वीडियो काफ़ी फेमस हो गया था। I decided to make another sit-down video and record my experience spending 2 months in Chennai. One of those places where I think I can see people from really young age to the old age. They're very connected to their family. They're very connected to their roots. Is something that I observed as a third person. Story kuch is tarah hai because I moved to mountains in Himachal, which is really far off from all the cities and all the places. मेरा touch मेरे best friend से काफी छूट गया था. तो ऐसी promise मैंने last year मेरी best friend सुमन से किया था that I'll come stay with her for a month while she got a job and she was moving to Chennai. और अगर आपको ऐसे सिटी वाली फील्स चाहिए, चेन्नई सिटी है, मैं बस एक्सपेक्ट कोई आइसोलेटेड एरिया में. January I moved to Nashik, which is where I'm right now, and I took some good 2-3 months here, and then I decided to go visit my मैंने अपनी ग्रेजुएशन बैंगलोर से की, विच इज़ द रीज़न वाई फॉर सम असाइनमेंट्स और सम प्रोजेक्ट्स चेन्नई आना जाना काफ़ी ज़्यादा रहता था. एंड मेरी पहली बैकपैकिंग लाइक द चीप बैकपैकिंग ट्रिप जब तुम कॉलेज में होते हो एक्चुअली चेन्नई, पौंडीचेरी और महाबलीपुरम की, क्योंकि कॉलेज डेज में बैंगलोर से आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दूर या ऐसी जगह पे जा पाते थे और हमारा बजट काफ़ी लो था इन आवर सेकेंड ईयर. तो इट वॉज काइंड ऑफ अ नॉस्टैल्जिया फीलिंग, बट आई वॉज रियली कीन ऑन एक्सप्लोरिंग द कल्चर. माइंड में एक प्रीसेट नोशन होता है, सो especially when it comes to the fight between North Indians versus South Indians. So कोई भी ऐसे random एक दोस्त कह दे कि अरे यार Chennai is not really that great because people don't speak English welcoming, and there are high chances कि वो बंदा वहाँ पे गया भी नहीं होगा, या there are high chances कि वो बंदे ने वो preconceived notions किसी का वीडियो देख के बोला होगा या किसी का एक्सपीरियंस सुन के किया होगा, या वो बंदा वहाँ पे 1 या 2 दिन के लिए गया होगा और उसने ये नोशन पूरी तरह से या पूरे चेन्नई के लिए बना दिया होगा. Often this conceived notion comes from a small part of us which is slightly judgment. में वो सारी डाउट लेके उस जगह पे जाते हैं, जबकि हमारे साथ आधी से ज़्यादा चीज़ें वैसी होती भी नहीं है. Population over there speaks in Tamil, but they're very warm people. They won't be rude to you is how we've heard the rumor. Definitely if you go over there and you're not even attempting to blend in with them, especially मुझे ये नहीं समझ आता है कि जब हम किसी foreign country में जाते हैं, for example I'm traveling to this country next week, I'm trying to learn their language, I'm trying to learn their etiquettes, I'm trying to learn their rules. What is disrespectful to them, or it's just a safety precaution that we take, but we also want to respect that place that we are visiting. So why not do that to even our own country? Transitioning through states have been smoother because once you offer respect, even if you don't know the language, people automatically transfer that respect to you. This happens in most of the cases. Obviously there are people who are it's not about Chennai, it's about all across the world. There are people who will still be that stubborn, but those are very 1-2% of the people. But हमारी preconceived notion की वजह से हम भी वैसे ही negative react करते हैं और हमें again वही negative चीजें or situation. It's all about how you look at it. But when I visited her, actually she was getting married to a guy from Chennai, and my best friend is actually from Hubli, so it was a very beautiful thing. I wasn't really aware that they are getting married within a month, and everything got decided the day I actually landed there. उन दोनों की शादी भी उसी दिन फिक्स हुई, and it was such a beautiful sight to witness, क्योंकि लड़की वाले मराठी प्लस कन्नड़ा बोल रहे थे और लड़के वाले तमिल.
This is what she's putting in video. Do you know that?
Pre-wedding photo shoot.
Do you know how she is?
Actually spoke to her, so she is a pure Bangalore girl, like pure Bangalore person, and she also had those preconceived notions about Chennai before coming there. And when I sat and spoke to her that hey, you were like really doubtful about moving to Chennai because of all these rumors, and when I spoke to her, she really had some really fond memories of the friends that she made there. Although even she isn't aware of the language, she fell in love with the guy over there, and she had some really good bunch of friends over there, जिसके साथ मैं भी तुरंत मिक्स हो गई. इस चैनल पे या इस मेरे पेज पे मैंने मैक्सिमम सोलो ट्रैवलिंग के बारे में बात की है. Traveled to Pondicherry to celebrate her bachelor's, and they were like all of my best friends were together, Aarti, Pallavi and Suman, and we had one of the best times. Pondicherry पहुँच के मैंने आधा भी एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया जो मैं फर्स्ट टाइम विजिट की थी. बट आई थिंक दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग विद फ्रेंड्स. वो क्रिबिंग, वो तैयार होने में 2 घंटा लगना, वो खाने के लिए कहाँ जाना है ये कॉन्टेम्पलेट करना, आई थिंक उसमें काफ़ी समय चला जाता है. बट आई थिंक दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग विद फ्रेंड्स, राइट? द क्रिबिंग पार्ट, द फन पार्ट एंड द just chilling part. So I just chilled. Suman's bachelorette. Suman, are you getting married? Yes. क्या तुम दुनिया को बताना चाहोगे तुम शादी कर रही हो? ये वीडियो तो शादी से पहले डाल रही है? तो yes, शादी से पहले डाल रही हूँ तो और उन्होंने हमारे लिए प्रिटी ड्रेसेस ले आई हैं. तो हम सब आज कोऑर्डिनेटर जा रहे हैं. तो जब भी मैं व्लॉग करती हूँ तो आरती, would you like to say something? Pondicherry should be your ideal destination for you to take your first solo trip. I know a lot of girls spoke to on DMs and who I connected to through internet. They took their first solo trip in Pondicherry because it's so easy, it's so budget friendly, right? And it's just a hardly 2-day trip that you can cover the entire town. And it's an easy and relaxing place, and that's where we celebrated her bachelorette and we came back to Chennai together. I think shopping for her sarees, which really came as a shocker to me. आपको पता है 2-2 लाख की भी साड़ियाँ मिलती है चेन्नई में. This is nice. This is also nice. Too much. I like this. This is nice, Suman. But try first this, the first massage.
This one looks okay.
Suman, how are you feeling? This makes me think if we really should get married or like court marriage is okay. I mean, it's so difficult to find outfit. No, but during a culture that I came to know how marriages, especially jewelries or these saris are so important to one of the most popular cities in India, and the diversity that you find over here. Oh my God. I never I think होगी, but मैंने कभी ऐसे देखा नहीं कि साड़ी की ranges from 300 rupees to 3 lakh rupees or even more. So I think I was really shocked by that. But also there was like a whole mall of sarees, and there was like whole street full of like jewelries and gold and everything. And I think there was an entire huge shop which was just for wedding invitation, right? The wedding invitation that we sent. So I think I was really mesmerized by all of this and trying to learn more about everything. Just like that, our very own Suman got married to a Chennai guy, and I was so happy because they were so much in love. And I feel that I was really happy as a best friend or as a friend, because I was able to be there for all the fun things or all the jitters before the wedding, or before the big changes that happens into your best friend's life. Through everything, her parents were visiting, her in-laws were visiting, and everybody was so friendly. Her in-laws especially, I think I bonded really well with the entire Vicky's family. I used to hang out with Vicky's friends, Suman's friends every weekend. And it was just like like my own place. By the end of the day, it was just like Suman coming to her place, but I'm sort of like because I used to work from home, I used to like arrange everything, and it was more of my place than Suman's place, because I think I only had like good memories from this trip. Usually in trips you have some bad memories, some hiccups, or things don't go well or something like that. But I think I ended up making some really good friends from there. I went to Suman's friends like Godh Bharai, and then all of these typical Chennai stuff. I learned many things like Saptingla, and also I learned good things like Podi, Katrika. I think as Vicky mentioned, Chennai is a beautiful place where you can see so many people blending into the culture. And I think Chennai is one of those places where I think I can say, I remember stating this to one of my friends, that the youth or people from like really young age to the old age, they're very connected to the family, they're very connected to their roots, is something that I observed as a third person. They don't need, although they're really friends people. I used to go out on this family outings with Vicky's family, tagging along with Suman, and I just felt they had so much fun, just the way we have fun with our friends. They had the same kind of fun with their cousins, with their own relatives, that they never felt the need to have friends beyond that. Grounded. and I think that is what I noticed in Chennai. Second thing, the most beautiful thing that I noticed in Chennai when I visited Marina Beach. Usually when you go to such places where, you know, the beach side wala space is always filled with huge buildings and like really rich people stay there, sea facing buildings, but these buildings were given to the fishermen over there, core of Chennai. They were given flats over there, and it was such a good and such a different insight to see, you know, that there are no like high class people or rich people staying with the beach front view. These were like really grounded people and really people who actually needed it and who had their daily work from there. And it was such a different experience for me to, you know, explore a city actually from its cultural level, which I think most of the cities in India are losing the sight of what their culture actually is, running behind urbanization. Although Chennai is really urbanized, like the transport is extremely easy. Number 3 would be that transport is extremely easy. You can travel by road, but also like through metro or through trains, which is really easy accessible, and buses. I think a lot of things are available in Chennai, and traveling inside Chennai is really easy. And food, I mean, nobody can beat a good South Indian meal, and I actually ended up finishing a lot of meal. And yeah, I mean, that was my Chennai trip. Summing up my Chennai trip, immediately after Chennai trip I left for Thailand, and that's what you're going to see next on the channel. Up until then, please make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.